James Harden won't play anywhere this season.
That's very spicy.
You know?
I think that's extremely spicy.
It's on the bold list. I don't.
Okay,
again,
well, I think that's like an 11. I would be shocked if he doesn't play anywhere. Because I feel like he's still too good. There is a team out there that needs somebody. Even though it's James Harden, I'm convincing myself maybe it's not as spicy as I thought.
I think it's hilarious that he's finally ready to rejoin the team, and the team says, "You know what? You're not going on this road trip." This is the stuff when people say, "Well, what could Daryl Morey have done differently?" It's like, this is what I would call antagonistic behavior.
1,000%. It's one thing to be like, we need you to sacrifice and play a different role, and Harden's like a little bit whiny about it, but then it's another a lot whiny about it. Harden's a real pain in the ass about it. But it's another to then be like, you know what, I'm going to dig my heels in when you are ready not to be whiny.
Like, either he's in or he's out. Either you want him to stay home and then he'll stay home, or you want to be part of this and you got to just accept that he's part of it.
Don't have him come to practice and then be like, you're not going to.
I felt like that was trying to show him up.
That's mean.
What's that mean? It's like he's trying to show him up. Like, hey, when you coming? Hey, when you coming? Okay, I'm ready to come. Okay, well, you're not coming on this trip.
Yeah, it's like some playground garbage. A lot of playground stuff today. Do you think that's spicy? That he won't play anywhere?
I think yes. Actually,
okay, yeah.
An 11 seems extreme, but
I mean, Luka and Kyrie may be the best backcourt on paper, but will not work on court and will miss the playoffs yet again.
Work on court is.
Well, it depends what metric or what does work mean.
What does work?
Because they worked last night.
Yeah. I will give that a 4.5 to 5. Mostly because not making the playoffs means you could make the play-in and then not get out of that. It could be a 7 seed or 8 seed. And the West is incredibly competitive. We've named all the teams. Again, Denver, the Lakers, the Warriors, the Kings, the Suns. You have even teams.
Even like Oklahoma City.
New Orleans when healthy. I've already gotten to 7 now.
Yeah.
So you get to 7, 8, 9, 10 really quickly. Dallas is one of those teams, and they don't look like a Denver in that regard. So, yes, that is incredibly likely that they missed the playoffs, not because it didn't work, just because there's a lot of good teams.
I really want the best for Luka. Like, I want Luka to win a championship at some point, but I also don't see that. That doesn't feel in the cards.
Number 2, Harrison Barnes deserves more recognition than he gets. He had a big game last night in Sacramento's dominating win over the Utah Jazz.
He did. He had 33 points in 33 minutes, which is funny because now his stats for 2023-2024 are averaging 33 points in 33 minutes. I love those early.
Point a minute.
A point a minute.
The point a minute man.
Last year he had 15 points on average per game. Before that, 16, 16, 14. So I guess this depends on how much recognition does he get.
Well, not much. I guess
that's implied in that. So yes, maybe he does deserve. Maybe we all deserve a little bit more recognition than we get.
So as you rate this statement, Harrison Barnes deserves more recognition than he gets.
Well, it's one game. We had one 33-point game.
More recognition or not?
5.
Okay. Wow.
4.
There you go.
3, 2, 1. I mean, are you ready? The Rockets are going to be even worse this season than last when they went 22-60.
Oh.
Last night they were really shown up by the Orlando Magic.
Yeah.
Which is not something we've really said in recent years.
Well, we did it in L.A. Remember Zach Harper said he was really big on the Orlando Magic.
I know, but like in past years, we haven't been like, the Magic really showed them.
No, yeah. This is a team that, in order to be up and coming, you had to have been down and going at one point, right?
That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah. They were, by the way, the Magic were 4.5-point favorites last night, according to Cleaning the Glass. And they ended up winning by 30. Houston,
that's bad.
That is really bad.
That's really bad.
I think, here's the thing. On the one hand, I want to give a lot of props to their acquisition of Ime Udoka as the head coach. I think he's an excellent coach. And he will coach them up, and they will be better. On the other hand, they have Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
And I don't know. You know what Houston is? It's an unserious team. That's what I would call them.
Logan Roy, you are not serious people.
Not serious people. Worse than last year. 22 wins.
That's tough.
I'm going to say that is a spicy thing. I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay, great.
7. I think Houston's going to be better. But also, if they ended up being worse, I'll be like, yeah, let me put it this way. I'm not rushing for a glass of milk to eat this wing.
Okay, all right.
6. Give it a 6, not a 7.
Okay.
Right. Last one for you.
Yep.
The NBA should lose 2 current teams before they add Vegas and Seattle.
That's not even real.
Yeah,
that's spicy beyond belief.
Okay.
Because how are you going to lose to what do you?
Well, I guess you would.
You mean like uproot them and put them somewhere else, or be like, you know what, we're done with the Jazz, don't need the Wizards, and while we're at it, the other 2 teams that have Z in their name.
Blazers and
there's one more. I always forget the Wizards.
Trailblazers, Jazz, Blazers, and then there's like the
Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies. I was gonna say like the Suns.
The Suns. Yeah, I don't see. No disrespect to Seattle.
Basically, what this statement is saying is that rather than add 2 teams, which is move Oklahoma City back to Seattle and move.
I would move Oklahoma City back to Seattle, but I would not move a team to Vegas over where they currently are. That's a spicy one. Yeah, that's a 10.
I was gonna say, have you been to Detroit?
Yeah, have you been to Cleveland? I know where you were going with it. Okay, your last one.
I love the Midwest in the summertime.
Your last one. Of all the California teams, the Warriors will have the worst record this season. I believe it was Charles Barkley on Tuesday night who said the Warriors are the worst team in California.
You got the Lakers, you got the Clippers, you got the Kings, you got the Warriors. 4 teams in California. The Lakers, I think we saw opening night, maybe have some question marks about how some of this is going to work. The Clippers, you're basically at the craps table, like, please don't get hurt. The Kings, who had such a great bounce-back season last year and seem to be carrying the same momentum into this year. The Warriors, who are battle-tested, playoff medal and all that stuff, but have this massive piece that they're trying to integrate in.
Chris Paul.
I'm going to say this take is extremely spicy. That's a 10 out of 10. What are you talking about? As the Clippers draw breath and say no on any Harden deal because Terrence Mann is too important to them, get out of here. No, the Warriors will be fine. I'm not saying they're going to have the best record in California.
But they're not going to have the worst.
Yeah.
All right, light the beam.
Bold or spicy's over.